Thank you for joining us on this path of growth. At Success Through Habit, our commitment to your success is unwavering. As you engage with our community, you'll gain strategies, resources, and connect with a network of like-minded individuals. Let's take the first step together. Introduction. Today we are going to talk about such a book, which will help you to understand to get the solution to this issue. After all, how to use time properly, how to do time management, and how to prioritize important things so that we can move forward with unlimited growth in life. Today we will talk about the book Make Time, How to Focus on What Matters Every Day, written by Jake Knapp and John Zeratsky. In this book, the authors tell us how to control our time better. We have 24 hours to complete all the work we need. You'll feel more inspired daily with the strategy outlined by the authors Jake Knapp and John Zeratsky. He book teaches you how to complete your work with full attention and energy by staying away from time-wasting things. The book Make Time will help you find time to do what matters with small changes in your daily activities. If you want to control your time, get rid of distractions, focus more on your work, and improve the quality of your life, the book Make Time can guide you. In the book, the author has given some crucial thoughts by which you can control your time and use it in the right place. 1. The best way to beat distractions is to reduce your reaction to them or, if possible, stop paying attention. 2. Learn to stop. 2. Use your energy correctly and stop yourself from going to every party, get-together, or more activities. 3. Pick one highlight every day and make it a priority. 4. The way you use technology, do not use it so much that technology starts controlling your life. This book is about something other than multitasking by overworking. Instead, Make Time is framed for choosing what you want to pay the most attention to. A framework of 4 steps has been given in this book, by following which we can achieve what we want from our time. 1. The first step is to choose just one highlight. 2. Next, you have to pay close attention to the highlight you have chosen. 3. The third step is about the energy that you will accumulate throughout the day and keep your time and attention under control. 4. Worrying about what you have done throughout your day is the fourth and last step. So let's understand these 4 steps one by one in detail. Step 1. First element, highlight. First, you should understand why you need more time for time management. Every day, you should choose one activity and give priority to it. You may not need to do this, but you'll want to see it done. What activity, moment, or availability do you want in your day? Recognizing them is the highlight. Highlights can be recognized in 3 ways. 1. Most important. What is the most important thing you should do today? 2. Satisfaction. At the end of the day, which option will satisfy you more? 3. Joy. When you think about today, what joy do you get from that? Doing the day's highlights takes an hour to 1.5 hours. Now you have to start choosing your highlights. For this, some methods will help identify and select your highlights. 1. Start typing the activity you want to do. 2. It is not necessary to use a different highlight every day. You can even repeat it. 3. You can make a list of the things that you consider essential in your life. You can choose the most important things, write them down and use the list to choose your highlights. 4. You can keep all your big things together in one highlight to make the most of your time in the middle of the day. 5. You can make a list of things you can do on any given day. 6. You can highlight the same for 5 days in a row, which can be broken down into steps for each day. Now you have to learn to take time for your highlights. There are some ways to take time for your highlights. With the help of this, you will be able to take out time for your highlights. 1. To work out the time for the highlights, start by adding an event to the calendar because you'll be committing by setting just one date. 2. Do not mark anything in the blank space on your calendar so that you can use that blank space to insert your highlights. 3. If you do not have space in your calendar, try to find time in that empty space. 3. For example, you can do this by reducing the time taken in your meetings or doing any work. 4. If you really can't find a suitable time, ask yourself if it can be canceled. 5. Do not commit to low-priority activities. 5. Learn to say no. when you don't want to do something. Don't force yourself to do everything. 6. Make plans to do everything, or else you will have to decide what your next step is constantly, and you can lose your focus while thinking about those things, whether you should or should not do it. 7. If you can't find time in the middle of the day, you can also do your highlights early in the morning. 7. But, if you consider yourself a nocturnal person, give yourself some time in your night to highlight yourself. 8. You have to know when you have to stop. 8. Helping people increase their time a week by eliminating their daily chores. By making a highlight, you can complete all the essential works you want to do, and you will get happiness by completing the work. When you start making highlights, your work gets done on time, and you will get more time for other tasks. That's why you must start from the first step of highlighting time management in your life. Step 2. Second element, focus. Second element is the focus. There are many such things in our life that we get distracted from. We should keep our distractions under our control. This means that our time is wasted due to distraction because we tend to be attracted to such things, which makes it difficult to get out. For example, social media is something that we always have for our entertainment, but we can eliminate such distractions and can pay close attention to full highlights. To be focused in your life, you must first learn to control your phone. By controlling your phone, you can get away from distractions and complete your highlights on time. There are some ways to control your phone. 1. Use mobile phones without any attachment or strain. 1. You can try it for 24 hours, a week, or a month. 1. If you need to use these applications, then only use them. 1. This means that you had to gain control over the applications that you use only when necessary. 2. Log out of social media every time you need to enter your email address and password each time you log in. 2. It can become a kind of obstacle because it prevents you from using social media constantly, and it is the best way to beat your distraction. 3. Turn off notifications so you can forget any apps you have and thus avoid distractions. 4. Do not put any pictures on your phone's home screen. 4. Because every time you use the phone, a blank home screen can give you peacetime as it will not distract you. 5. Wear a wristwatch. 5. This will prevent you from finding out the time on your phone and saves you from phone strain. 6. To improve your concentration, you can take your phone to work and leave them there. 6. Or you can put the phone away by yourself when you get home. If you can control your phone, you will not be attracted to social media, which will save you a lot of time, and you will be able to use that time in the right place. That's why you must avoid wasting time to find time for your highlights, by which you will be able to focus on your work. To increase your focus, you can also listen to the summary of the power of focus and deep work on Cuckoo FM, with which you can increase your focus to the added fold. Keep your distance from the infinity pool. Infinity pool means that stretch or attachment that has no limits, and you can repeatedly waste your time doing that work. That's why you should stay away from the infinity pool, for a few things will help you. 1. It'll be easier to stay focused if you avoid using apps that distract you early in the morning. 2. You don't have to read the news every day. If it's essential, it will come to you on its own. 3. When you are concentrating, turn off the internet if possible, which will keep you away from unnecessary things. Many of us waste a lot of our time on our email, so some important ways should be adopted to see email. 1. Use your email at the end of the day and set a time to check your inbox. 2. Empty your inbox once a week. 3. Don't be in a hurry to respond to the email. Know that, if it's essential, the person may contact you in other ways. Make TV an occasional pleasure. A lot of our time is wasted watching TV because any show takes half an hour, and we do not leave it in half, which wastes time. So by watching TV occasionally, you will not get addicted to it and can save a lot of your time. For this, you have to pay attention to a few things. 1. Do not make a habit of watching the news on TV. 2. Use TV sparingly. 3. You have to stop watching cable TV, HBO, or Netflix, or stop using such things. 3. Because there is always something going on in these streaming services which can distract you. You will need to create a flow to stay focused in your life. This will help you to avoid getting distracted. For this, there are some things that you have to pay attention to. 1. Use headphones and closed doors to prevent people from disturbing you. 2. Set a time limit to stay focused. 3. Use timer. 3. This approach allows you to see that time is passing and that you need to pay attention to what you are doing. 4. Pay more attention to writing on paper instead of the computer. 4. Because a computer has many tasks, it distracts you. Stay focused. If you are focused once, it doesn't mean that you don't need to do anything. To keep completing any work, you will always need to be focused, for which you will have to work in some ways which will keep you focused. 1. Watching your breath. Focus on what you are doing so that you can regain your focus. 2. Commit yourself to what you're doing. It's a lot easier when you're doing what you love to do. 3. Research has shown that when people get bored with some work, they solve problems more creatively. 3. So be bored. Step 3. Third element, energy. Your mind needs energy, which comes from caring for your body. Charge your batteries with exercise, food, sleep, peace, and face-to-face times. If your energy level is high, then you will be able to do any work better and with entire motivation, so you must adopt the methods of customizing your energy. Always in motion. By exercising, your body remains active, and there is less fatigue. You remain fit to complete every task quickly with total energy. So that's why you should exercise daily to keep your body working correctly. Always keep running the body and keep gaining energy. 1. Do exercise every day. 1. It can be a simple activity like an everyday walk or climbing stairs. 2. Work out early. 2. For example, you can do 7 minutes training. Eat real food. Your food and way of eating can give you a healthy life so that you will not get sick and your energy will not be exhausted. It would help if you started work only after eating healthy food, keeping your body healthy, and always doing your work by feeling positive. 1. Eat fish, plantains, red meat, and nuts, as they are beneficial in providing energy. 2. First, put the salad on your plate, and that too in large quantities. 3. Fasting can keep you focused. 3. It changes your mind, which allows you to do so. You must have heard that a healthy mind resides in a healthy body, so it means that when your body is healthy, then your mind will also work well. And good food gives you a good body, so eat good food and work with total energy. Optimize caffeine. Use coffee with some precautions to maintain your energy level and gain energy. 1. Drink the first cup of coffee of the day only by 9:30 in the morning. 1. This is because, before that time, the level of cortisol is very high, then caffeine has no effect. 2. When you're tired, drink coffee and take a 15-minute nap. 2. It takes time for the caffeine to be absorbed into the bloodstream, and when you wake up, you will feel rested. 3. To maintain energy, you can replace coffee with green tea. 4. Drinking coffee can interfere with sleep and energy the next day, even if consumed in the afternoon. 5. Use less sugar in coffee. Disconnected from everything. To get energy, you have to meet yourself first, which means that you have to keep yourself away for some time and do some such things which will give you happiness and you will be able to feel good. 1. Spend more and more time in nature, as this influences our mental energy. 2. Do meditation, take a break and leave your headphones at home. 2. This way, your mind will rest. 3. For example, while taking breaks, try to relax your mind by doing things other than just accessing social networks. 4. Talk to people who think about you or talk to you and never eat food while sitting in front of the TV. If your mind remains calm for some time, then it will think well. By meditating or spending more time with nature, you can increase your energy by staying away from everything else, so do it. Sleep in a cave. Sleeping means rest and the time when your body relaxes so that you do not wake up with any fatigue the following day. You have to take care of these few essential things in sleeping to maintain continuous energy. 1. Before you go to sleep, find things that relax you. 1. Avoid using social networks, email, or news websites, as these tend to speed up the brain. 2. Keep your mobile phone and other devices away from your room for better sleep. 3. Dim the lights of the house a few hours before bedtime. 4. Start taking 20-minute naps a day to replenish energy. 5. Don't try to make up for the lost hours of sleep at the end of the week. 5. When you have not been able to sleep, do not try to complete that sleep by sleeping in your free time. The way of sleeping affects your life a lot, so make sure to improve your sleeping pattern and always be ready to do your work with total energy every day. Step 4. Fourth element, reflection. Every day you have to put a price on what highlights you could do. It's important to note how well you could focus on a particular activity, the level of energy used during the day, and whether you used the strategy outlined in the book, Make Time. In addition, the authors recommend writing down your experience adopting the Make Time strategy, whether or not it worked for you. After that, you must plan which strategy to use the next day. If you can't complete your highlights, that's fine. You don't need to drop everything. You can repeat the same highlight for the next day. You don't need to come up with something new every day. It's okay to take a break from the system and come back again later. It's not a complex method. You don't have to keep doing it for the rest of your life, so keep trying and get your results. In the fourth and last step, you have to see how practical this book has been for you, then use the strategies suggested in the book and try to manage your time with the help of the book Make Time. How to focus on what matters every day. Do the work with total energy and reach your results. And write down every method explained in the book and they helped you. You have to think only about what you will do the next day, so start first and follow the thoughts and strategies mentioned in the Make Time. Conclusion. The book Make Time tells you about your day-to-day time management. From the book, you must have learned how to finish all your work by making highlights and being happy. You have to work with total energy by focusing on your highlights and staying away from all distractions. You must have learned about the book, how to manage your time correctly, and get everything you want. This book will help those who want to finish all the work in their life on time and will teach you to work with focus. I hope you have learned how to manage your time from the book Make Time, and by applying the strategies given by the authors in your life, you will be able to do your work on time and with complete focus. Make Time Book Review. Make Time, How to Focus on What Matters Every Day, by Jake Knapp and John Zeratsky is a practical and relatable guide to reclaiming your time and living a more intentional life. The authors provide actionable strategies, such as highlighting priorities, crafting environments, and establishing daily rituals, to overcome distractions and focus on what truly matters. With an engaging writing style and a focus on personal well-being, this book offers valuable insights and practical advice for anyone looking to create a more fulfilling and purpose-driven daily routine. Thank you so much for joining us on Success Through Habits. If you've enjoyed our journey of personal growth and achievement, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. Together, we're forging a path towards excellence, one habit at a time. Your subscription is your commitment to your personal growth journey, and your likes amplify our collective momentum. As we like to say, success is sweeter when shared, so hit that subscribe button and let's soar together.